Welcome to Mark Allen's Culinary Adventures. I have to tell you, today's show is probably one of the simplest recipes we've ever presented on our program. Yet, I'm hoping it's going to be tasty. We have a master chef and a master baker well, not in studio, but he's just down the street, and we'll tell you about that in just a couple of moments. Stay tuned as we present Alain Cohen from Tsp Kosher. We'll tell you what that means in just a minute. And every week we change that pizza. A couple of weeks ago we had a vegan pizza. This week it's a kosher pizza. Who knows what it'll be next week? We're going to bring in from the Beverly Pico area, from Got Kosher, which is a kosher bakery, Alain Cohen. We're going to talk to him for a few minutes before we start cooking. Alain, welcome to Mark
Hi.
Allen's Culinary. How are you?
Well, I'm great. How are you?
I am great as well. If you get frustrated during your day, do you ever throw things at the target behind you?
Definitely, that's what it's there for. It's
Okay,
my way to release.
right. Well, you make, amongst other things, challahs, bread for the Jewish Sabbath. And I think you
Yeah.
told me you do over 500 a week.
Oh, more
Um,
than that.
More
Probably,
than that.
yeah, probably 500 for the store and another couple thousand for the other markets, kosher market in LA, because we sell to them. We have a
Wow.
brand that is, yeah, the God Kosher brand is very appreciated in Los Angeles area. Actually, people, when they go to a Shabbat dinner, they take a kosher, God Kosher challah as an offering, like instead of wine or with wine or instead of flour. Or, it's like a gift, prestigious Shabbat gift, I
It
would say.
it is. Now I have not tried your challah, but my daughter makes them, okay? And she makes a great one. So maybe we'll do a taste test. Of course, then I'll
Any,
lose a friend
anytime,
or a daughter. So I can't do that, right?
anytime, and with pleasure. Yeah. The our challah, let me give you a little precision of why they are
Sure.
different. It's because 10, 15 years ago, I invented the pretzel challah. So the challah that was made for, I don't know, centuries, thousands of years, suddenly I dipped it in a baking soda a little stronger to make the pretzel solution. And it became the pretzel challah with the same strange, interesting taste that you find in pretzel, in parks and things like that. And after that, I made it like a gourmet item by putting in some of them some dark Belgian chocolate, others Kalamata olive or apple raisin honey. Anyway, I developed a whole
You got
line.
me. You got me with the chocolate. Also, you got me with the calamati olives, but not together.
No,
Okay.
no, of course,
Yeah,
different.
right. Different. Now, you also have run restaurants, and you are obviously from Europe. Where are you from?
Actually, I was born in Tunisia, and my parents, like all immigrants, went to France when I was 5 years old. So I grew up in France with a North African table palette background. And I brought all of this to America, where I discovered all the international cuisine, Mexican, Thai, Chinese, all of this. So after 20 years of being here, I have the whole gamut of cuisine of the world at
It's
my disposal.
it's interesting because you were telling me that your background because of North Africa, you're
Yeah,
Sephardic. which has a
Exactly.
Spanish influence. My
Yeah.
background is from Eastern Europe, and
Yeah.
the foods are completely different.
Yeah.
And in general, other than gefilte fish and herring, your foods are better than my foods. So because they just I
Listen.
like them better.
Okay, so let me give you a little my insight on this. I went with this what you're saying with this kind of, Sephardic food is better, and most of the time you're right. But sometimes I had the chance to have dinner with European cook that really knew what they were doing. And I realized that when a cook knows how to cook well with the ingredient they have and put them in, you know, in the spotlight and use them perfectly, it's delicious. So I had fantastic gefilte fish. I didn't like that before. I had fantastic cholents, really to die for. I had many different Ashkenazi dishes that I appreciated a lot. So it's really a matter of knowing what you're doing.
Well, speaking of knowing what to do and to put a spotlight on you, you're going to show
Okay.
me right now how to make lemon raisin chicken. In fact, it's Alan Cohen's famous lemon raisin chicken. So, what I'm going to do, I wanted to show everybody I have these lemons right here, and I've removed the skin. I've removed and sliced them. I've taken off as much of the white pith, which can be bitter, as I could. And we're going to cover the chicken with this. And we'll start that in a second. So I have a pot back here. I'm going to put some olive oil in, right? This is an Italian olive oil. And uh, I think yes, it's organic. I'm going to turn the heat on and we'll flip it around just a little bit. Now, should I let the oil heat up a little bit before I put the chicken in?
1 minute or two. I want the chicken to be brown.
Got it.
So you can play the way you want it. It won't affect too much. I just need to sear a little bit the outside.
Gotcha. Now, do I put it in skin up or skin down?
So I usually start with the skin down, and when I get a good colors on the skin, I turn it around, leave it for 1 minute, and then I'll start adding spices and liquids.
All right. Now, the recipe, which we will have on our um, YouTube channel, uh, calls for a whole chicken. It serves 8 people. But because it's just Carol and me for maybe 2 nights, I've got two half breaths. I don't. It's sizzling a little, and
Yeah,
then two
actually,
thighs.
the cut up chicken is easier to control.
Right.
The whole chicken you have to know. You have to have a pot tall enough to cover it, and then you have to know when it's cooked inside. With the cut up chicken, you have a better way of evaluating the cooking. So I'm glad you went that way.
Got it. Thank you. Yeah, and the recipe calls for 8 people, 8 servings, and this will be 4 servings for 2 people for 2 nights. Did I get my math right?
Yeah, yeah, kind
Yeah.
of.
Okay.
Depends on how much you eat in one sitting.
Well, unfortunately, I can eat a whole lot. Um, I was going to say something. Now, I have some garlic here,
Yeah,
and I have a turmeric, which is a very common spice used in North African,
yeah,
Middle Eastern actually cooking.
yeah. And the in California, I realized that now everybody knows about it because it's very healthy for you. So turmeric is what they do drinks with turmeric, all kind of paste, all kind of spicing. They realize it's good for the heart, it's good for the inflammation, it's good for many different
It's good
things.
for the soul.
It's good
It's
for the soul.
right.
It,
Carol,
it
could you
makes your
get me
soul,
the
it
other?
makes your soul
Uh,
it makes your
uh,
soul yellow.
yeah, thank you. Yes, right. So um, I'm gonna. I don't think it's. Nah, no. We're gonna let it cook a
Like
little bit
one,
more.
2 or 3 minutes more.
Okay, we'll let it go.
Yeah,
So let's
yeah.
talk about the bakery a little bit more. Do you get up
Okay.
at? Do you get in at 9 o'clock at night to make the challahs, or only when
No,
necessary?
not now. At the beginning, to make sure everything is okay. Now I have a trained team. My bakers, they do work at night because I work during the day. I work to sell the bread. So they make it and they do come at 9 p.m. and they leave at 5, 6 a.m. in the morning when I arrive or a little later. And I find the bread already ready, baked, packed, put them on the shelf, and then I spend the day selling the bread, taking orders, and explaining people, you know,
Mhm.
about bread.
Now, do you make other things? One of my favorite things is chocolate rugula. It reminds me of my dad. The little tiny cookies filled with dark chocolate.
Yeah. So our bakery is a little special. First of all, it's a lot about breads. We have
Right.
challah, and we have 12 to 15 different flavors of challah, and we have sourdough. So we do a lot of sourdough, and we do desserts. And all the dessert, the first characteristic is that they have no dairy. We are what's called a parve bakery, which means it doesn't use any dairy. In the kosher world, there is three domain. There is the meat, there is the dairy, and in the middle, there is the parve domain, which is neutral. Uh, again, according to the kosher rules, you cannot mix dairy and meat, or dairy, the milk and the blood cannot mix in any type of form or situation. It's very well separated. It's a big no to mix them. And for us, it has, but the parve is neutral. You can have parve with dairy and parve with meat if if the two other are separated.
But
So
you
it's
can't
a
have
big
them all
challenge.
together.
You cannot have together. So it's a big challenge for a bakery because most of the bakery use butter and milk.
Right.
You
So,
can imagine to make French pastries without butter.
oh boy, that's got to be hard. So let's
That's
go over here. I
that's
just
our
wanted to
challenge.
show everybody why we've got our chicken cooking. Let's
Yeah,
take a look at our Melissa cam, if you don't mind. And we have
yeah,
some onions over here. Uh, these are serrano chilies. I think I'm going to freeze them. I pickled some, and we got those from Melissa's. We have some ginger. We have some beautiful tomatoes. Here, I'll show you. Maybe I won't. There we go. These are almost San Marino Manzano uh,
right,
tomatoes. They're very good. Now the onions, the lemons are from my tree, from Carol's and my tree, and but we thank Melissa's for all the produce that they provide us. Okay, I want to take a look at the chicken right now, and we're getting a little bit of brown on it. Is
okay,
that an?
yeah, it looks good.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that one.
very good. Well, it's fine. It's good.
Good.
Okay.
All right. Next step, sir. What do we do next?
So once you have that, and you have the lemon already peeled and cleaned and
Yes.
sliced, um, you're going to take one slice of the lemon
Right.
and put one or two slices, maybe two, if you have enough, on each piece of chicken. Yeah, cover the chicken with lemon.
Now it's interesting. Carol is a breast eater. These are the breasts, and I prefer the thigh or the leg,
Well,
and so
I know.
we're. That's why Carol has always said
Good.
we're perfect for each other.
All right, so let me have a story about that because my wife and I, it was exactly the same scenario when I married her.
Uh,
Over
and
the years, she started
who?
to like the dark.
Uh,
So, so from time to time, she's still a piece of dark, and I'm forced to eat the white.
well, if there's leftover, I'll eat the
Ah,
white. If there's leftover, I will eat the white.
I
I will
know,
do
but
that.
she starts from the beginning, so now
Yeah,
we have to fight.
yeah, I
No,
get it.
what I end up doing is I buy more dark.
Ah, because what happened, Carol? That would never happen here. Carol doesn't
Ah,
like the dark at all, do you? No, no. Okay. Oh, not on the chicken, on the turkey. Oh, only on the chicken she doesn't like. She
oh,
likes dark on the turkey. When you were a
from
kid, did you eat turkey legs? Yeah. No. That's I always got that. It was part of it. Okay, so I've got that going. I've
yeah.
got garlic
So
and turmeric. What do I do with that?
so you're going to sprinkle your turmeric. You're going to add your garlic in the oil so it gets a little flavor, cooking and flavors. Um, and don't be shy, huh? Put a lot.
Okay,
Put a
I'm gonna
lot. Don't worry. Be liberal, like they say in cooking.
got you in, in everything.
In
Okay,
everything, also.
yeah.
Yeah. Don't be shy.
Is that good? What I'm doing?
Yeah. It's good. It's good. It's good for your heart. So don't worry. And turmeric doesn't have any strong. That's enough. That's enough. Stop.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
one more.
So turmeric doesn't have a strong taste, really. If any, it's masked by the other thing. It's really a color, but also for the health benefit that it's good.
Now I
Then
have the
you put
garlic.
your raisin. You put a
Oh,
lot of raisin,
now
and
Tsp, I
this
just need to tell you I've got about 3/4 of a cup of raisins. Do I put it over the
so
chicken?
put a good handful and a good handful and add them, yeah. And the raisin actually we have put the whole thing, okay.
Got it.
And it's not too much that no, it's fine. Just leave it there. That did you put your salt,
Ah,
salt
no.
and pepper? Ah, that's
I
where the real savoir faire of the cook is
okay.
because
Carol,
really,
can you give me some pepper grinder,
yeah,
please?
yeah. The learning how to cook is learning how to measure or the salt or to put it the right way so that it's right in the mouth. It's not too salty, but it's
Uh
not
huh.
bland. So for
And
me,
at
it's
this,
like a key.
and I've saved this quite a bit. We don't cook with a lot of salt. Our
Yeah.
mothers never cooked with salt. Yeah.
But salt is
So
important to bring up the flavors.
it is. Um,
And but it's very easy to overdo it. You're right.
all right. And I've got pepper here.
Okay. Pepper, you can go for it also. All right.
And this is
Okay.
also from Melissa's. It's their rainbow pepper.
Okay. So you
Okay.
have three color peppers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good idea. It
Yeah.
balances the different type of heat. Okay. So once you have that going, you're going to add your water.
Not the garlic.
The garlic, I thought you did. Yeah,
Oh
garlic,
no.
of course. What? How can we cook without garlic?
I can't.
I cannot myself. So the garlic, mix it in the oil.
Ah.
Yeah, it's going to release some flavor and brown as well. So what I do with the bowl of garlic, I fill it up with water, so it takes with it all the garlic left over and transfer it to the plate.
All right. Now,
All right. You want to put as much water as the top of the breast.
okay. Let me see. Ooh. I may not be able to get. Should I turn the chicken uh, over so that it's skinned side down now?
No,
No?
leave it like
Okay.
that. No, leave it like
Okay.
that. It's fine.
I'm going
Yeah.
to put in more water.
Okay, you want to reach just the top of the breast. You stop there. You put to boil and you cover.
All right.
And voila.
And
And you wait for half hour, something like that. You're going to the first half hour is going to boil the inside of the chicken and start reducing, and all the taste are going to meld together. And at that point, we can remove the cover and taste the sauce to see if it's in one direction or another direction. Adjust the salt, adjust the pepper, adjust the lemon, whatever is needed. And after that, it's just babysitting the sauce until it becomes nice and thick, almost a little more liquidy than the glaze.
gotcha. All right. So, what we're going to do is we're going to pause, and then through the magic of video, we'll come back. Okay. So we're going to get smiling Alan right here. Uh, just one last thing. Uh, the your the bakery itself is Got Kosher. We've had the website up, gotkosher.inc.com. That's the website. You can order on there, by the way, because I looked. And that's in
Soon,
the ah
little addition. I am hoping soon will be on Shopify, and not only
ah
you can order it from there, but you can order for all over the United States.
oh my, oh that's great. So
Yeah,
you'll be able to ship it out.
exactly. With Shopify, we can think we're going to do that. Yeah,
Will you do that
soon.
with? Will that be with unbaked bread or baked bread?
No, baked bread. Baked
Baked.
bread because it lasts, the challah that we have lasts very well, like 6, 7 days soft, and you don't have to do anything. And any bread that you receive, if you put it back in the oven for 5, 6 minutes, it comes back to life.
Oh my.
But the challah dough that we have is very soft naturally because it's high quality flour, it's good ingredients, it stays well.
Okay, Alan, I'm going to have you hold on, and we are
Okay.
going to. We'll be back in just a couple of seconds, but it'll actually be 30 minutes. So we'll be back. If I could, I'd twiddle my nose just like Elizabeth Montgomery did in Bewitched, and we would be back, right? But I'll just maybe I'll snap. Anyway, we're going to take a look. We've got Alan Cohen right here, and let's bring Alan up, and then what we'll do, Alan, let's go back and take a look at where we are. Now we're boiling.
Yeah. It was good. I like the color.
That's because of all
And
the turmeric I put in, right?
exactly. And if you add golden raisin, you they will be they will kind of disappear in the sauce basically.
Right, right. Um,
Black raisin is okay. So now that is boiling, I want you to simmer, put it to simmer.
okay,
Okay, and I want you to take a spoon and taste the sauce
okay,
one time only.
okay. And I'll bring it over here. And because I don't want to do the hot mouth dance, I'm going to let it cool a minute.
Okay, good. So while you cool it, I'll tell you and the people listening what you're looking for. You're looking for a balance between the tart and the sweet first, and the salty and the peppery after.
Got it.
Do you get it?
Um, I get it's a little tart. I think it could be sweeter.
Okay, so one way to remedy is to add more raisin. Mix all the raisins that are on the top, put them in the sauce so they release their sweetness. If
Okay,
you're if you want, you can add date syrup. You can add honey. You get kind of help a little bit. But usually, when you have the right amount of raisin and lemon, it balances.
I'm waiting for the.
How
We
is
have
the salt level?
salt level is good,
It's
and I
good.
think it could use a little bit more garlic.
Okay,
I
so
like a
that's
lot of
where you
garlic.
can do those adjustments according to your taste.
Okay, so I've got maybe a teaspoon and a half, and I'll stir that in,
Okay.
and then we don't need more water because we're gonna.
No. Ah, before we decide to just simmer, do you have a sharp knife around?
Sure.
A small knife, a small sharp knife, a kitchen peeling knife type thing, something like that.
How's that?
I want you to pierce the chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, it goes right
So
to
what?
the bone.
It's cooked, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that's what you want, and the simmering is going to now tenderize more and bring the sauce to the level of thickness and taste that the dish calls for.
All right. I'm gonna add some more raisins too,
Okay.
and these are the raisins. Ouch! It
Hmm.
splashed. Um, these are the raisins I grew up on. Uh,
Yeah.
you know,
So next time you buy raisin, try the golden raisin.
I will. I would like that,
Yeah.
and I think that's good. I had a spoon. Oh, now there's a lot of liquid in there, and I
Yeah, I
shouldn't.
think you put a little too much, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Yeah,
Okay.
it will
I'm
go.
gonna. Good. And
It
we
will
leave it
go.
there for a while, right?
Yeah, leave it there. If you have so much water at this stage, then you can bump up the heat a little bit to go faster, halfway.
Okay. There. Can
Yeah.
do that.
So
Okay.
each cook needs to know how to work their fire and their pans,
Right.
and it's also something like the salt. You learn, you experiment, you learn, and every time you improve. And when you arrive at the end of your life and you know what to do, bye bye.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
It's
So
over.
if
It's a lifelong learning.
And that's, I think, very important. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get people who are sitting on their couches. Maybe it's a couple, maybe it's a single man or a single woman. It could even be a college student who is away from home, and instead of eating in the dorm, because those dorm foods, ugh, and
Yeah,
fast food stuff. Um, uh, there's Mr. Sandwich actually in the Pico Robertson area. I like their
yeah.
shawarma. But most fast foods, it just isn't. It's not healthy and really doesn't
It's not.
taste good, right?
It's not good on the long range. It's not good.
And no,
But yeah,
so
learning how to
we
cook is important.
right. You have children, kids?
I do have a daughter, and she granted me a grandson recently, so I'm a happy
Mazel tov,
grandfather.
mazel tov.
My first grandson.
Congratulations.
I
That's
know, I love,
very nice.
I love.
Oh,
It's very nice. It's
and
a
your
nice
and your
feeling.
wife ignores you and just wants to be with the grandson.
I know. It's like I don't exist anymore.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to let this percolate, if you will, for another
Yeah,
15 minutes, and then we'll be back
yeah,
magically, right?
yeah. I
All right.
exactly. I want the sauce to be thick,
Okay.
and then
So
you'll see the taste is going to magically, without snapping, magically become amazing.
can you wiggle your nose?
No,
No.
can't.
Okay. All right.
I
We'll
can
be
wiggle
back.
my tongue.
Yes, yes, I'm wiggling toes. All right, we'll be right back. All right, we are back. We've let the sauce reduce quite a bit, and we're going to taste it in just a minute. Let's bring Alan Cohen from Got Kosher back in. And Alan, briefly, you have the history of this particular dish, and you just told me that you can use orange or pineapple, other fruit, for this dish as
Yeah.
well.
So this dish actually is unique because I created it,
Ah,
but it's also it's sitting on the shoulder of previous generation of giant cooks, our mothers.
hmm,
So in Tunisia, we have a dish with just the lemon, chicken and lemon and cilantro, for example. And sometimes there is a variation with preserved lemon. And in Moroccan cuisine, they use a lot of sweet ingredient like raisin and dates and everything.
right.
So when I was a young cook, I kind of experimented, and I discovered that the raisin and the lemon fit very balance each other very well. So I went with the technique I learned from my mother. My father also was a restaurant owner, and I joined those two ingredients, and I found it very nice balance. And also, the reason why it takes a lot of time to cook and reduce is because this kind of dish was made for Shabbat, so it's a dinner, and the mothers would cook, toward the end of the morning, and would boil it like we said, and would leave it very very low level of flame simmering for hours until it reduced to a thickness that makes it delicious.
Mm,
And meanwhile, she would do different salad, different sides, and all that. So once you are familiar with this dish, you time yourself that during the boiling you do something, and during the simmering you do several other things, or you can turn off, come back later. So it's very easy and versatile. It's also versatile that you can substitute whatever you want. You can use oranges, you
right.
can use pineapple, you can also change completely the repertoire and go with apricot or prunes and dates. You
Oh,
can
that would be
experiment.
very good.
Yeah,
Mm,
and you can
yeah.
also There's another variation I would also recommend is to start with onion. This one I didn't because I
Ah,
wanted to do something different. But if you start to caramelize onion and continue this adding things, you have another completely different level of taste.
well,
So
before we do anything else, I have two things. One, will you come back because you're so much fun? Will you do this again? We'll do it shorter, okay? We spent over 2.5 hours cooking because of the reduction. So we'll find a simpler, not a simpler, a faster recipe. But will you come back?
sure,
Okay, good.
yeah.
That's one.
Of course.
The other
Mm,
thing is I've plated this. This is a
mm,
thigh, and you can see the yellow from the turmeric. The other
mm.
thing I need to say is, Jerry Furs, you're a rock star. Thank you for introducing me to Alan. And I met Jerry at Melissa's Produce, and we thank Melissa, of course, for providing us with produce most weeks here on the show. All right, I'm going to taste it, Alan. I've tasted
But
the
did you put
sauce.
the wait, Mark? I have
Oh,
to stop
oh,
you here.
yes.
Put some sauce.
Oh, I will. I'll put some more on and some raisins
The
here.
whole the whole thing is about the sauce. Forget the
It's,
chicken.
yes, you're right. Okay, I'll put it back down. I've cut a little piece here. Oh, now this is the best part of the show. This is my favorite part, eating your recipe with me
Of
cooking it.
course.
It's fabulous. Mm. Carol, can we have dinner now? Yes, we're both hungry. This is delicious. You know what we need with this? We need a challah. We should have had a challah.
Of
So
course. You should have tell me 2 days ago, and I will ship you one.
I didn't think of it. Didn't think of it. I'm going to take another bite. And the nuttiness of the wild rice is very good on
It's
this.
Yeah,
Mm.
the other thing about versatile, listen, you can add anything you want. You can do wild rice, you can do basmati rice, you can do white rice, you can do what I prefer is couscous because couscous is really the original side dish of this dish,
And
and it comes from
that's a Tunisian
seafood, the Tunisian
Tunisian.
part.
Right. All right. One more bite here.
Hey,
Mm.
you already have your dinner.
Yeah. Mm. Oh my. This is simple. Um, it's flavorful. It's not spicy, and I oh my, I'm happy. I'm very. Carol is really gonna like this, um,
Me too.
right? And you should make it for your dinner.
So no, I'm going to make when I come back. I'll make another recipe for men cooking, men over 60s cooking.
Well, I'm
Like
only
you and I.
42. Yes.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
Right? Hey, listen, Alan,
No,
thank you very much.
yeah,
We really appreciate it. So, ladies
pleasure.
and gentlemen, what you should absolutely do is visit the website, gotkosherinc.com, kosherinc.com. Um, there, you learn about, I mean, he's got over 10 varieties of, of, um, of challah. I can't believe it, right? It's just amazing. And Alan will be back, I promise. Well, thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Alan, hold on for me. And thank you very much for tuning in and watching. We'll see you next time here on Mark Allen's Culinary Adventures.